Hello and good evening. So today we're going to conduct the second meeting for LAX 2011, Group 48. So we will start off by introducing yourselves. My name is Amani Abdullah and my matric number is 195599 and I'm doing a Bachelor of Electrical and Electronic Engineering.
My name is Mohamed Abdelmonim. My matric number is 195526. I am doing bachelor, third year, Bachelor of Aerospace Engineering.
My name is XUEQING. My major is English education and my matric number is 205076.
My name is Chen Yawen and my matric number is 208648.
So today we're going to discuss further on the storyline and the dialogue as well as the characters of the comic strip they were planning to do. So does anyone have an idea?
I guess we can start thinking about some stuff that we usually do outside. I was thinking about something like the buses, like what happens in the stations and stuff like these. What's the differences between the COVID situation and normal situation? We can make an idea about that. I have only a rough idea about that.
Yeah.
So basically saying that we have to make like a comparison, like the daily activities that we're doing before the COVID-19 and after the COVID-19, right?
Yeah.
We can make that as well, yeah. We can make that as well, and we can make also like a whole story about one place.
One what?
One place. Like what happens now in a mall, let's say. Things are different. So yeah, we can make something like that. Or we can make the different situation you just said.
Okay, that's a good idea. What about the others?
So you mean that we can compare before and after, right? Okay.
Do you have like a place or like a specific situation that we can talk about? Like you said that we have to make like a comparison before and after the COVID. Do you have like a specific situation? Like something we used to do before the COVID and something else we're doing after the COVID?
For me, before the MCO, I always to eat some food outside and go to restaurant and go to shopping mall. But now I always cook in my home and by myself. Yeah.
That's nice. What about Yawen?
Oh, maybe I think we can set up a virtual family and describe their life in few pictures. Just describe one day's life. Maybe they wake up and then watch TV to read some news about coronavirus and go out to buy some things for their daily life or need. Yes, it's this.
That's a great idea too. So I have an idea. Maybe we can talk about the how families spend their times, before the COVID and after the COVID. For example, how families, go for the shopping mall before the COVID and after the COVID. During the COVID. That's a good idea.
We can make that, but the question is how we gonna like make the story about it in the comic. So like, do you have any idea about that? So that it can.
So there aren't many families, go to the shopping malls nowadays, right?
Yep. Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, due to safety, Okay.
So we can make something like let's say we're gonna make a comic of 6 pictures. Like the first picture would be something like something in a home. They're talking with each other, what we're gonna do, something like that. and then they will discuss COVID, and then they will say, okay, we need to do some stuff in home or something like that. I
See.
like a story, but like in different places, you know. I don't know.
So maybe we can make 4 different scenes of the comic strip. Like the family is talking about what kind of activities they can do before COVID, and then during COVID, what they're planning to do, activities. Like, you know, before the COVID, they used to plan for activities like outdoor and maybe in the park or something. But during the COVID, maybe they plan to do activities such as playing games at home, something like this.
What about the
Does
rest?
it work?
I think so, but let's see the rest. Maybe they have a better idea.
Sorry?
Maybe the rest have a better idea,
Oh, okay.
because I don't know, our idea is kind of complicated. Maybe, I don't know.
Really complicated. Okay,
Okay.
what about the others?
So we can everyone can have two picture to compare before MCO and after MCO. Maybe if it's about eat some food before MCO, we can have a picture that they are very happy to go outside to eat hot pot, to eat delicious food, but now they are in the home to cook together and what like this.
That's a good idea. Man, much better than mine. And what about Yawen?
I think we can use a timeline to describe the activities of our families from morning to night, and such as parents and child, what they maybe want to do at home, and when they go out, they should make sure they are safe, wear masks, or a lot of things.
I like your idea, but I don't know. I think if we did that, we will end up doing like a whole magazine, so it will be too long. I think so, right? We need like something simple. So, but the one you said, I actually like, let's say like, okay, before COVID, the family wants to go out. So 3 scenes about that. Okay, they decided to go out. They talked. They decided to go out. Let's say to the park, and we draw that. And then the other 3 other 3 pictures, it's during COVID. You see, we will like compare the same thing. They will start discussing, and then they will decide just to stay at home. Let's say, let's see, this is the difference, so something like this, I guess. So
Okay.
yeah, so I don't know.
So you have talked about families having dinner outside, and nowadays they're having dinner like family time at home. We can consider that too.
Yeah, it's still like it is still activity. Yeah.
So what?
It is still an activity. Staying at home, talking with each other, still
Yeah,
an
actually,
activity.
we're doing like a comparison. Yeah.
Yeah. So
So the characters will be a family of 4, right? Like both the parents and maybe like a kid, a boy and a girl. Would that work?
if we can fit them in a picture, I guess, yeah.
And those will be the characters, right? And so the storyline can be. So we have agreed on 4 scenes, right? 4 scenes will be enough. Maybe you can do 2 before the COVID and 2 after during the COVID.
If we can do a story in 2 pictures, then I guess yeah. But I don't know if we can do that. What do you think?
It can work too, honestly. Anything will do the job.
Okay.
So the dialogue we have to
Well, Wait, I have a question.
Dialogue.
Will we prepare the actual dialogue now,
I'm
or
not sure.
just
We can prepare it, but I'm not sure if we should finalize it in this meeting. Like maybe we can think of what the family can you know talk about, but I'm not sure if we can like have the final idea or the final dialogue of the comic.
Mhm. Okay.
Uh, okay.
So what do you think the dialogue should start with? Like, do you have anything in your mind?
What about the others, Yawen and Yen? What do you think about this like storyline and the characters?
Mm.
Will that be like good enough to have like a family of four, let's say, in a picture? What do you think of that, Yin and Yang?
I also think family is a very good choice.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So actually, a family of four isn't that big. We can include them all in one scene.
One thing for shopping or for eat something or just
Yeah.
go outside to do what? You mean that we can focus on one thing, right?
It it will be two scenes. So let's say one of the
Two
scenes. Yeah.
scenes or four?
No, I mean like two scenes, one scene with two pictures. Okay, so in total two.
One scene with two pictures. Okay.
Yeah, I think
That will work.
so. Let's say before we decide the characters and stuff. Uh, let's say the first scene will be at home, right? Which is during COVID.
No, it should be before the
Oh,
COVID.
oh, so it will be outside.
So we can, mm, because we want to make the comparison clear, you know, like, oh, they eating outside would be, you know, full of life or something, or like the normal situation. And then, you know, suddenly we're having family time at home and we're not able to go out as we used to.
Mm.
You know, we should add like this kind
Okay.
of impression.
So I think now let's say the first scene is before COVID, and it will be in a park. Let's say, uh,
It will be what?
in a park, you know,
I can't hear you.
a park.
Okay. Okay.
And the second scene, it's during COVID, and it will be at home. Okay.
Yes. You said one scene with two pictures, right?
Okay.
Yeah, no, two scene. Wait, one scene with yeah, one scene with two pictures. Yeah.
One of them is before, one of them is after.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So it will be in a restaurant, right? And the first scene in a restaurant, and the second scene will be at home.
I guess so. A restaurant or any place outside.
I mean, usually have families. Okay. So yeah, we have agreed on the characters so far, and the scene and the place of the scene. All we have left is just to talk about the dialogue, right? Okay, so any ideas for the dialogue?
Uh, I guess one of the family members would just start asking what we're gonna do today, something like that. Uh, and then someone would reply, I guess
One with a what?
someone would reply to him or to her.
Uh,
Um, and then we will go to the second scene. The second scene, it will be outside. So let's say it's a second scene in a restaurant, and they will just start talking about any topic. I don't know, whatever families talk about, so something like that. I don't know.
Maybe in the scene during the COVID, maybe one of the kids can talk about how they miss missing out, having a family time outside the house, and yeah,
Okay.
and maybe for the COVID, one of the kids or maybe one of the parents can talk about how good the food is and something like this.
Okay. You okay?
Can
Mm-hmm.
work.
Anything else?
So,
Suggestions?
any other ideas, Yan and Yawen?
Yeah, for me, I
Oh,
think
maybe the dialogue can happen when they are eating. Just they talk about the pandemic coronavirus because they can watch TV and get some news such as national measures and the number of infections, maybe number of people cured. Just happen when they are eating. They talk about this pandemic.
Okay.
What about Yan?
yes, and if they are talking about go outside, such as go to park, go to the see the film or what, maybe before the MCO they can go to the shopping mall to do something they want to do, and after that they can talk about how they can during the boring time in home, and to talk about maybe they can watch video, or they can do something they can do in the home, or play games together, or what.
Okay.
That will work too.
Okay.
So, Mohamed, any ideas?
Um. Uh. I would say during COVID, let's say they would talk about, they will ask each other what to do, and then they will decide on, let's say, watching a movie, and then, oh no, 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 not watching a movie. Let's say something better, because in the second scene, I was thinking, okay, they will do something, and during that something, they will talk about COVID. So watching a movie wouldn't be a good idea. So I would say something like playing a board game, something like that. What do you think?
So, that can work too. But I do have an idea. So, we have agreed on one scene, two different pictures, and the other scene will be also two pictures. So, let's say that before the COVID, maybe they were discussing while they're eating in a restaurant, maybe we can watch a movie at the cinema, okay? And in the other picture, we'll show them watching a horror movie or any movie at the cinema. But the COVID, maybe they are doing the same thing but at home, like what kind of movie they're gonna watch in the living room or so. So that's
We,
that can work.
we can do that, but okay, we can do that. Yeah, I guess. Um, I don't know. I guess yeah. Yeah. My point, I forgot my point. So yeah, never mind.
No, say it.
No, I mean, I literally I forgot it. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the dialogue can be in the first scene before COVID, the first picture at a restaurant. They're deciding on what movie they're gonna watch at the cinema, and the second picture will be showing them watching a movie at the cinema.
Mm.
And for the second scene during the COVID, so the first picture having dinner at the dining room,
Yeah.
and then the second picture will be showing them watching a movie at the living room,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, I agree with that. So
So what do you think, Yin and Yaman? Is it a good idea or not?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Okay, but
Yawen.
I agree with you.
Okay.
by the way,
So
how are we gonna draw that?
we're gonna what?
How are we gonna draw that to,
It's
when
okay.
everyone
I'm
is there?
sure. Okay. I guess there are some softwares we can use for drawing these kind of scenes.
Okay, maybe
Shouldn't be that hard.
we can search about that later. Okay, no problem.
Hmm?
We can search about that later. So
Yeah,
yeah,
sure.
Yeah, we can research the picture.
yeah.
Yes.
So we should conclude this up.
So it's okay. It's been 20 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess that's all for the second meeting. We have agreed on the scenes and the characters, as well as the storyline and the dialogue as well. I think so. And we have decided on what. Can someone finalize the?
We have decided that we're gonna make a comic of two scenes. One scene will have two pictures, and the first scene will be before COVID. The family will be at a dining room, and they will talk. What should they do? And then the second scene will be at a cinema. I mean, the second picture will be at a cinema. So the second scene will be during COVID. The family also will ask what they should do, and then the second picture will be at their living room, I guess, watching a movie. So yeah.
So that was it. And thank you. Thank you for attending the meeting, guys.
Thank you.
So yeah.